Grüß euch and welcome. This is day 2 of our TransAlp adventure. We are here in Landeck and our tour will lead us to Ischgl. So both of those villages are in Austria, so there is no crossing of borders necessary today. What can we expect from this tour? It's 77 kilometers in length. We will do a total climb of 2250 vertical meters. And according to the tour planning, it will take us approximately 8 hours to finish this tour. Unlike yesterday, we will come into high alpine terrain today. The highest point we are reaching is 2300 meters above sea level. So this tour is only doable in midsummer, so from July, August, maybe early September, because there could be some remaining snow if you do it earlier. Before we get started, I would like to give you 3 reference points on this tour. The first one is St. Anton, also known as Stanton, especially in winter, very famous village for tourism. There's a lot of skiing going on, but also in summer there is a lot of hiking, biking. And St. Anton marks approximately the half of the big climb we have to do here today. And the end point of this climb is then Neue Heilbronner Hütte, which is a big lodge where we plan to have lunch to refill our tanks. And then the third reference point is Chinese See, which is a lake at an altitude of approximately 1900 meters. And there's a beautiful single trail leading us down there. Okay, I think this is enough for now. More detail will follow during the tour. First section of day 2 leads us from Landeck to St. Anton. Even though the scenery is very beautiful, this section is one of the least spectacular on the whole TransAlp. The reason is that it is mainly on streets and bike lanes, so you never really get into mountain biking. But I can promise it will change soon that day. After reaching St. Anton, the next section takes us through Verwalltal up to Neue Heilbronner Hütte. We almost exclusively ride on gravel roads, and in the end we also have to walk our bikes. This section is about 20 kilometers and 1000 vertical meters. After having lunch, we got rewarded for all the climbing. In the beginning, a gravel road takes us down the valley. Later on, around See, we take a beautiful single trail down to Galtür. Take a close look to the video and you will spot some marmots.
Last section on day 2 is the last climb, which brings us up to our hotel, which is called Bodenalpe. In the beginning it is not really a climb but more like level riding, but then at a certain point those last 400 vertical meters start. Most of the time we ride on paved roads.
So here we are, end of day 2. We reached Bodenalpe, which you can see behind of us. What can I tell you about this second day? Well, when we started into the day, we had a lot of respect of this first climb because it's more than 1600 meters, which you have to do in one piece. But now I can tell you that it's not so hard because those 1600 meters distribute to about 50 kilometers. So it never gets really steep. It's always nicely rideable. There's one exception, and this is the last 200 meters before Neue, Heilbronner, Hütte, because you have to carry your bike there, or at least walk your bike. So this is quite exhausting. But beside of that, the climb is really nice. Then the downhill section from Neue Heilbronner Hütte is really nice. There is a lot of beautiful views and there is nice trails. The trails are never too difficult. I would classify them as S1 and most of them are even S0, so also suitable for beginners. There is some great views to lakes and it's very flowy trails, I would say. Then once the downhill is done, there is one small climb left, which is approximately 400 meters, which directly leads you here to Bodenalpe. It's all on paved roads, so easily rideable, but there are some steep parts, which of course are not so nice if you already did such a long tour, but it's doable. And yeah, as you can see, we made it, and now we are really looking forward to day 3. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, if you liked the tour, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're interested in the rest of this TransAlp adventure, please take a look at my channel where you can find the other videos. So, see you soon!
If you scan those QR codes now, you will be directed to the GPS data of the tour on 2 different platforms. If you are looking for direct links, you will find those in the description below the video.